I told you before, I love all these strong ass beers, but this one is amazing. And at 5.2, I actually like it more because I can have more.
Yeah.
This is so good. Third time's a charm here. Hi everyone, this is David Hoffman, your host with my boy Dan from Unseen Creatures Brewing here in Miami. Today we're doing their dark lager, and this is called Held in Place. Dark lager, 5.2%. What is a dark lager? Because most people think of lager and they think crystal clear beer.
Yeah, so this is just a style of lager that's a little bit more roasty, still very crispy, but if you notice, it is darker. So dark lagers have a range. They could be amberish, kind of how this one is, or more dark.
If you look at it, it's dark, but it's crystal clear, no haziness. It's not black. It's, like you said, amber. So I guess if it was an ale, it would be amber, right? Because amber ale, right?
Yeah.
But this is a lager. It's different.
Yes.
So I guess we'll try it. I haven't tried a dark lager in a long time. And I think, oh wow. So, coffee right away, right? It actually reminds me of porter. Similar. Obviously, porter's way too sweet and chocolatey. This is a little different.
So yeah, this is nutty, chocolatey, a little bit of coffee, a little roastiness, a little caramel.
It's amazing.
We kind of did this in the style for the season where a lot of people are doing Märzen's. We kind of wanted to do a combination of like Märzen but Dunkel at the same time. So
I feel like it's a Dunkel.
Yeah.
It's similar to that taste.
Yeah.
Right?
It definitely is. That was more of the style we were going for, but at this time we also wanted to add a little bit of a slight nutty and caramelly taste to it. So there's a good
as you're saying it, I'm tasting it.
Yeah.
Caramel, nutty, coffee. And because you said Dunkel, Dunkel is also a lager, right?
Yeah, Dunkel it's pretty much just the German word for dark. So dark lager, Dunkel lager, whatever you want.
So basically the same thing, but this is Americanized, American dark lager, right?
Yeah.
Wow, awesome beer, man.
Yeah, great.
First time I try it.
Thank
so
you.
Held in Place. This is a one-off or quart?
Yeah, this is a one-off.
One-off. Okay, so it's only here. So
yeah, this will never be done again.
Never be done again.
I mean, we'll do other dark lagers, but we won't do one like this.
I was telling you earlier, I'm into all the ales. I'm an ale guy.
No.
I like brown ales. I like stouts. I love porters. I just love that sweetness. I've been in England, had a porter. It was fucking freezing outside.
It's the place to do
Felt
it.
great. But this is smooth, and it's not so high in alcohol, so it's really sessionable.
So this is sessionable. It ends crispy. There's a nice bitterness to it from noble hops.
But slight because it's gone.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. I mean, I think that lager should be like this. This is another one that would go great with food. You know, it's also full of flavor, so right off the bat you are getting kind of hit with coffee, nuttiness, chocolateness, caramel. So all of that's hitting you all at once, and then it ends very crispy. So it's still crispy, but you have so much more going on. So this beer is actually one of the staff favorites right now. So this has a ton of flavor, but then again, just a true like lager crispy style, like ends really nice and clean.
I mean, if you're into like stouts, porters, browns, all that stuff, you will really enjoy this, especially because it's low, it's smooth, low alcohol, smooth, crisp, everything we're talking about. Like literally, you take a sip, you feel everything, and boom, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's an easy one to deal with, right?
Oh yeah.
I feel like some of those harder ones, like we're talking about those imperial stouts and stuff, like you feel that and you feel it for like a day.
That's not leaving your mouth.
That's not leaving. That's like chocolate is still lingering in there.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
This is amazing beer. Like I am really, really impressed with this one. Held in Place. So when did you create this? Recently, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a fresh lager. It lagered for about a month and a half. So
how does that work? I mean, lager a month and a half.
So
it's once you finish brewing.
So it took about 3 weeks to ferment, and it sat there for about a month lagering and settling out. That's why it's crystal clear. And lagering gives it time to mature and gives the yeast time to do its thing and then drop out nicely. So with a lot of times with lagers, like the yeast will tell you when the beer is ready by dropping out and kind of showing you, hey, now I'm ready.
Okay.
So not rushing that is kind of a big part of the lager game for me.
All right, so I told you before, I love all these strong ass beers, but this one is amazing. And at 5.2, I actually like it more because I can have more.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Yeah, you could have several of these, especially if you're eating food in between and.
And it's like you said, amberish, right?
Yeah.
Look at that color. Super crystal clear. This guy's not drinking too much. He drinks every day. A little. Dude, if I worked at a brewery, we'd be having a problem here.
It's hard to do your job when you're like very drunk.
No.
Not that I haven't done it before.
We
just not here.
We ate lunch right before doing this,
yeah,
so
exactly.
You have to. If not, it's like it's too much. But dude, congratulate Marco for me because this is an awesome lager. I mean, I probably think this is my favorite lager because we tried a few.
Yeah.
And I've tried others. This is just amazing.
Yeah, people are loving this. It's being received really well, so I'm super happy about it. It's got a ton of flavor.
I mean, that's what it is, the flavor.
Yeah, it's a really good beer.
I feel like beer doesn't have flavor. It sort of hurts me because I'm like, I wanted something more, you know? Some like what we had before, everything's smooth, good. You have honey notes and stuff. But this one, you feel so much more.
Yeah, if you're sick of if you're having, say, Pilsners all day, you could pour yourself one of these and completely change your palate and like give yourself a little like wake up call just to have some good flavors or change it up.
And I think it's like a palate cleanser as well because it definitely cleans it out, flushes everything. Obviously, mix some water in between if you're eating, but feels good. Feels good. 5.2, that's it? That's crazy. Yeah. How do you get so low? This is like an 8.
It's on purpose, man.
He's like, get rid of that yeast.
No. No, that everything's purposeful. I mean, this beer, I want it to be a little bit stronger than most of our lagers. You know, but I didn't want it to be very strong. So.
And lager's always down there, right?
It depends on the style that you're doing, but for us, most of our lagers are going to be sessionable.
Okay.
You know, because at the end of the day, these are made to be able to drink a lot of them and eat, and you know that includes while you're eating. So if you're going to be drinking a beer all day, you know, and you want to be able to eat and continue to drink it, I mean, you want something that's going to, you know, complement your food and complement the day. You know.
Yeah. And not get you too buzzed too early. Right?
Exactly.
This is another 6-pack. Well, 6-pack would be 30%, but I'm just saying, like, you have 4, you're good. You're not feeling the like 2 of those tenors. No. What did you have? Like a 16% or something?
Yeah, we have a 60% stout.
Oh my god, I'll have one of those later.
It's delicious, but
that's a chocolate bar. That's like straight up eating chocolate.
Hey, you can pour it on your pancakes if you want, but
dude, I have to say this is an amazing. I'm gonna give this one a 9.5. 9.5 out of 10. It's one of my favorite lagers of all time.
Great, man. Glad you like
this
it.
I'm definitely taking a 6-pack or a 4-pack. This is awesome. Yeah, and it's enjoyable. Again, like we were saying, like talk, relax, chill, hang out with friends, easy.
Great, man.
This guy's just so much knowledge in here. What about you? What are you giving it? You have to rate it. You have to.
I would say a 9.
9?
Yeah, it just hit all the marks that I wanted it to.
Okay.
So I'm happy with it. That's kind of the goal when I set out, you know, to make a beer recipe. You know, I kind of had thoughts in my head of what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And that takes care, you know, throughout the whole process. So
for me, the only reason why it's not a 10 is because it's not an ale. I just messing with you.
That'd be opposite for me. If it was an ale, I'd be like, no, I'm just kidding. I love ales.
Brewers love lagers because they can drink longer. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Unseen Creatures Brewery here in Miami. Definitely come out here, try their beers. This one's gonna be on tap for only the next month, maybe less, right?
Yeah, once it's gone, man.
That's it.
Yeah. So you got a limited amount of cans left too.
Wow.
So people are picking it up a lot. They're grabbing IPAs and they're grabbing this. So I'm super surprised to see it. People grabbing a bunch of IPAs and they'll grab a 4-pack of this. I'm like, awesome. That's
great.
You know?
Yeah, it just shows they're playing around, right? They're messing with it.
Well,
I feel like IPAs is too much sometimes.
Well, mostly people just grab the IPAs, you know, for the most part, and they might grab like a 4-pack of Pilsner every once in a while. But I mean, a lot of people have been grabbing this, and I just think word of mouth has gotten around that people are really liking this. So,
yeah,
you know, it's gone really quickly. Like I said, we have a few a limited amount of 4-packs left, and people are just.
Well, it has my approval. I hope you love this video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below if you've ever been to Unseen Creatures or if you've tried this dark lager, any other dark lager. There's a lot of BS out there. This is really good stuff. It's called craft beer. No crap in here. If you love beer content, please subscribe to this channel for more epic beer. Let's go, dude. Hey, congratulations, dude. This is the best dark lager ever, man. Ever.
That's good.
Refill.
Oh yeah.